Welcome to the Daily Smash for Monday, June 5th, 2023. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
Happy birthday, Shoshana. It's Sunday night right now.
Happy birthday, Shosh.
And happy birthday to Max, Jolie's boyfriend.
Yeah.
And don't forget about our Elia Wine sponsor, Elia Wine. We love our Elia. Show them the bottle, baby.
We didn't drink today.
We didn't. But if we were drinking, we would be drinking our Elia Wine, which you can get for 20% off at elia.com using the discount code RickandKelly20.
We drink it all weekend. And we
It's
have
delicious.
a Patreon. We have to do these Zooms on Sundays. And she lives in Spain and she wanted to go buy it in Spain. So we have to get this at stores in Spain too.
Yeah. I want to go visit their vineyard in Spain
Me too.
next summer.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
We're going on a big cruise to Croatia.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
It's going to be great.
If you haven't subscribed yet here on YouTube, please do so and hit that like button. We also posted our Love It or List It from our Rick and Kelly show on Patreon. We posted that on YouTube. So if you haven't checked that out, it's right here on this channel. Check out our Love It or List It and let us know what you think we should do. Love it or list it. Speaking of which,
I got so many comments on Patreon on that.
we have some other comments I'm going to read in a bit. And most
From
of them
Patreon or
from here on YouTube. I'm going
Yeah.
to read some comments. Most people said what?
that we should list it. But some, and I love Glenn White, he's from Australia. He was trying to tell us how to leverage ourselves
My neck looks
and to
shiny.
make it. It does?
You look shiny?
No.
How's your skin, by the way? Your peel?
Oh, it was bad today. Really bad.
Did you do anything to...
I put Aquaphor on it.
It looks good.
I
don't
used
see-
to use this Elastin, this Nectar, but I didn't have any on hand.
Mhm.
So the next best thing to do when you're peeling, Aquaphor.
And that it removes the peeling skin.
Yes.
And the point of that whole procedure is what?
So if you have any like dark spots or melasma or anything like that, or just to get fresh skin, you always like men look younger than women sometimes, oftentimes, because men are shaving their faces or exfoliating.
Yeah.
Well, women need to do that too. And the best way to exfoliate, we don't always shave our faces
Right.
every single day. And we don't always put Retin-A on or things like that. But to get youthful, young skin, you have to constantly be like exfoliate and bring that new skin out.
But I don't shave, obviously, my forehead or around here. Should
Well, that's
I be
why you
doing
have
that?
wrinkles all over the place.
Huh.
Just kidding.
Should I be doing what you
Botox.
did? Like with the, I don't even know what you did. You had some kind of
You know
treatment.
what? You do Botox.
I have
You
done
already
it.
look good, okay?
I hate
you don't
needles.
you don't need to look any better.
It's fine. I don't need to. You're right. I don't want.
You don't need to look prettier than me.
I don't want. That's first of all, it's never going to happen.
Yes, it is.
No, it's impossible.
Yes, it is.
You're so beautiful.
It's crazy. You're like 63 years old and you look like you're 50. It's insane.
We went to Pickleball Party Town for what, like 30 hours this weekend. But it was
I got mad at Jolie. It was like, I'm like, you're coming with me. It was punishment. She ended up having a good time.
She did. She loved
Yeah.
it there. And she's excited to have her birthday party there.
She is. She's so excited to have her birthday party there.
It was what, 98 degrees?
It was
Something like that?
beautiful. And at night,
So nice. We got in the hot tub last night.
we do need to get misters in there.
Yeah, we got to get misters. If you guys, anybody knows any mister, you have a mister connection, we'll promote them on our channel.
Yeah.
We do need to get misters. Because when it gets hot, like the misters make a huge difference.
Oh, it cools it down like 20 degrees. Major. Like you can sit outside comfortably.
We went to Mitch's.
You can't do that in the Hamptons.
We don't know because it's so humid.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, I'm just saying there's no relief
Right.
from humidity.
No, you can't escape it.
Yeah.
Unless you go inside in the air conditioning.
I remember. Yeah.
We went to Mitch's in Palm Desert. We'd never been before. And we walk in and Mitch is there. And he takes one look at Kelly and he goes, "Oh my God, I'm a huge fan of yours. Wait till my wife sees you." And
And then he goes, I'm Mitch Epstein.
no, yeah, he goes, I'm Mitch. And I go, "Hi, I'm Rick Leventhal." And he goes, "Oh, Mitch Epstein." I'm like, "Oh, hey, brother." That was a funny moment. we rented a truck because we had more boxes to move. And it was a Dodge Ram.
And we're deciding we're going to get that.
4-door with a short bed. I'm like, this is my truck. I love this truck. I want my own Dodge Ram short bed, 4-door.
It is so impossible to have 3 cars, especially when our garage is packed full of stuff, to have 3 cars living at the beach. I'm like, I'm fine. Like,
without a car.
You need to have, we need to clean out that garage and put your Mercedes.
So that's this week's project, because we just moved a bunch of stuff around, and I'm going to reorganize the garage and put stuff in the back of it and move the bikes out of the way. And then we'll have room for my car in the garage. And then we can put Jolie's car in that little spot if or when we get a third vehicle to park behind the garage. Because there's a yellow paint stripe on the alley where you can park a third vehicle.
So just now, I go, okay, I'm going to go grocery shopping. You do the rundown for the show.
Mm-hmm.
And the time, everything will be vastly moved because I'm watching this movie called The Visit with M. Night Shyamalan. Yeah. I was watching it with Jolie this morning. It's dark in our house with the blinds. It's like, it's cozy in there. It's cold.
Let me just translate what Kelly just said. She started watching the movie with Jolie in our living room in Palm Desert.
Right.
And it's dark in that living room.
I can't talk right.
It's perfect for watching a movie.
So I wanted to come home and watch it. And it just wasn't the same feeling. It was light. It was bright. It wasn't dark. And it was like, you didn't watch that part. And I'm like, the whole mood just sucked, right? So I ended it there. And I go down, I'm walking downstairs to go to the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
And I see this lady, because when you go down the stairs, there's a door with a window like this.
Oh, yeah.
And I see this lady staring at our house. And I look, and she's like, she waves like this to me. And I'm like, oh, it's somebody that I know. Somebody that looked very familiar to me. So I got my bags. I had my bags, and I'm walking out the door. I go, and she's like, hi. She's like, yes, I was at your book signing. I'm Paula. And I go, oh yeah, Paula. I go, yes, I recognize you. How are you? She's like, I'm not stalking you. And I go, and she's like, but where is it that people are really, really loud? And I forgot I did a story with these people raging right behind us.
Oh, I was wondering why she said that. Yeah.
And I was looking, I'm like, I looked in the front, like, because these people in the front of us really don't party.
Yeah, they're cool.
They're cool.
They haven't made a lot of noise.
But the people behind us, it's like ragers, right? Because it's like dead of summer. It's probably people from Arizona or whatever. And then she goes, and then she starts talking about Tamara, Shannon, and them doing
a Trace Amiga
show. So how thirsty are they? And I'm like, good for them. I'm like, they're hustling, they're making money, they're creating buzz. Good for them. Like, I don't have a problem. I don't think they're thirsty. Whatever. I don't know. I don't. I'm good for them. And then I go, wait, where do you guys live? Because I thought it was right here in the neighborhood. She goes, we live in Seal Beach. And I go, oh, okay. Like, I don't know. It kind of felt like stalkerish a little bit. No, I mean, not that they were stalking me, because she was cool. I met her before. Really nice couple. He just graduated college. But when she said, I'm not stalking you.
Well, whenever anyone says that, then you start wondering, well, are you stalking me? But they're sweet. And the husband,
very sweet.
The husband's like my age, it looks like.
He was in law enforcement.
And he just got his degree.
Yeah.
Like 35 years later.
He's not that I'm going to use it or anything, because I just wanted to do it. I'm like, it's never too late.
Yeah.
But anyways, they were really nice and whatever, but...
No, what they said was they would park...
It just happened just now. This is why I'm telling you the story.
Yeah, but they park in Huntington, which is like on the other side of the bridge, and then they walk here, right? They walk, it's like 3 miles, and then they go to the beach, and then they walk all the way back.
6 miles.
Yeah.
We should do that.
That's cool. Well, I would rather just walk out our front door and go down the boardwalk. Go to the wedge. That's 3 miles that way.
Right.
I mean, that's a great walk, and you're on the beach the whole time.
I'd rather ride a bike.
I do love riding the bike. I was going to suggest that tonight, actually.
Yeah.
We went to Flying Fish, and I had a giant bowl of chowder. And Kelly's like, how much bigger do you think that really is than the cup? And it's a great question.
I really want to know.
estimate it's probably 2 cups make the bowl, but I don't know if that's...
I don't think so. It's kind of like, you know, when you ever get like a Frappuccino or like an iced venti or that big thing from Starbucks. They add it all with like ice.
Yeah.
Well, I got something one time and I put it in the, and it filled the whole thing up. Remember that one time?
Yeah.
And then sometimes I do that with cups of like soup. I'll put it in there and I put it in the bowl. And
you
it looks
think
like, it looks like it's bigger, but
all I know is it was very filling.
that Flying Fish has the best clam chowder
It was awesome.
ever.
We drove back this afternoon because our intent was to go down to San Diego and meet up with our buddy at a charity dinner.
For Marcus Allen.
It took us almost 3 hours to get back today from the desert. The traffic was brutal. And by the time we got here, I was like, I can't even think about getting in the car and driving another hour and a half or an hour, whatever it's going to be down
to San Diego. I said I can't do it. And plus my face was peeling like bad. Like it was like shedding. Wasn't it bad?
I mean, I could see it.
Oh, it was bad.
They grabbed the little
Yeah, he's like picking at me. I'm like, stop picking at me. Yeah.
So tell him about your callus.
Oh, okay. So you guys know my whole callus or the corn or whatever that
People
thing
thought
is
it was a wart
on the bottom of my foot. People told me it was a planter's wart. And then my cousins in New York, they said it's a planter's wart. So it freaked me out. Okay, I'm like, oh God, now I have a, and then I looked up the planter's wart. It's like an HPV, like the human papilloma. Like I have a freaking like STD on the bottom of my foot. So I'm like, I have a really good friend named Dr. Richard Moy.
Who's like the best podiatrist in the world or something.
He is. He's like, he invented something with the bunion, like, you know, like the fastest thing to do a bunion. I'm like, I have a really good friend that's a podiatrist. So I take a picture of my foot. I don't know why I didn't think to do this. Anyway. So
well, you did think of it and you did it. And you sent it to him.
So I want to ask you guys, what do you think it was? A planter's wart or a callus? My, and I told you guys, what are the people that do my feet? What are they called? I'm so tired. Right
your manicure,
my
pedicure?
manicure, pedicure. They told me it was a callus.
And I said, they know. This is their business. They see feet all day long. If they said it's a callus, I bet it's a callus.
So what do you guys think it is? So anyway, we're going to show you. It's a callus. Then I'm thinking, what kind of shoes do I wear that's causing this callus? And then you know what I realized that it was? Doing yoga. Because when I get done doing yoga, my feet feel raw underneath. I need to wear those socks, I believe.
Well, yeah.
Like when I do, you know those socks that I wear for Pilates?
That would probably do it if you wore socks.
Right.
Because they're rubbing on the mat.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is.
Yes.
But why would it only be in that one spot?
I do not know.
We got some great comments from you guys. Oh, by the way, thank you for your support for my appearance on Newsmax. A lot of people saw it. I'm going to be doing Fridays on Newsmax for the time being. So check it out this coming Friday. I'm like a media critic now.
He's a media critic. Isn't that fun? That's so fun.
But we got some great comments, including one about being shadow banned. This from Cecilia D. Fontaine. Hi, Rick and Kelly. Love your show, and I watch you guys every day while I drink my coffee and do my makeup, get ready for work. I wanted to let you know something weird that happened to me on your channel that I think is the reason why people are having issues finding your channel. After watching one of your episodes, a survey popped up and asked me to rank your show, and of course I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. Then the next day I noticed...
I said, thank you.
Oh, then the next day I noticed that I was no longer subscribed to your channel. And I have to go and search you guys and subscribe again so that my shows would pop up daily on my homepage. I thought it was weird, and I think YouTube is trying to censor you guys. Anyway, I thought I would let you know so that people can be aware.
Well, YouTube does that.
Hey, YouTube, what's up? Is it something we said? I mean...
Well, I know for a fact if I ever get political on Instagram, and I've never bought one follower in my life, okay? Most people do that are on the Housewives. I haven't bought one. And
you get penalized every time you go political.
Is it penalized or penalized?
Tomato or tomato?
No, but I do. It's the most bizarre
I'd probably
thing.
penalize better than penalize. Did I say penalize?
No, you said penalize.
You
I
said
meant
penalize. I have said it both ways.
But I go with you because you're the wordsmith.
It's a penal colony. As far as our technical issues go, Stephen A said all you really need is the phone with a couple of wireless clip-on mics.
We tried to get those a while ago.
No, I just
work.
ordered them today.
But we did get those.
Well, I got them, but they didn't work. I brought them to St. Bart's, and they wouldn't charge on the boat.
Yeah.
So I sent them back, but I got new ones. They're coming tomorrow, and we're going to try out the new. This person, Steven, said, I like not seeing those large microphones in your faces.
Thank you, Steven.
Thank you. Someone else, it's funny because someone else said, those mics sound so good. What kind are they? You know, it's like anything and everything. Everyone has an opinion, and there's usually on both sides.
Always different. Yeah. Always.
So here's another example of that. The PJTX said, I'm totally hooked on your podcast. Thank you. And then Alicia Palm 1603 said, I only listen to this show when there's nothing else on.
What?
Some of it is interesting, but most...
When there's nothing else on, there's a plethora of things on.
Some of it is interesting, but most is irritating. Wait, when is there ever nothing else on?
And that's what I just said.
Yeah, there's like a million choices on YouTube. You've got 1,000 channels on television. I mean, the internet is full of choices.
Content. But there's nothing else.
Everyone has a podcast now.
Everyone has a podcast.
When there's nothing else on, that's when you listen. When is that? The Ice Age?
No, and she said most of it's irritating.
It seems the main focus of the show is for Rick and Kelly to make money. I mean,
but
the main focus, but
it's a lot of why we do this.
We need to make money. We all need to make money, Alicia said. But it seems like that's what the whole show is about. No, the show is about our lives.
Yeah.
I do enjoy when Kelly fights with people.
I did.
And I get to hear those stories. Haven't heard many lately.
She didn't listen the day before because that was the time I got in a fight with the guy in the airplane. I was playing Candy Crush and left the windows open. For me not to fall, the shades open.
Yeah, it's funny because Kelly said to me today, she goes, "We get a lot of fights." Like I feel like I'm like Larry David. I feel like I feel like my life is like Larry David. I swear to God, it's like wherever I go, whatever I do, I get in a fight. It's like my life. If I wrote it down, I could write a sitcom. Yes.
On my life and how I get in fights with people.
100%, you could. One of the reasons I think is you're very bold. You're not afraid to tell someone how you feel. A lot of people won't do that.
I don't say anything until they're rude to me first. I keep my mouth shut. I
know, but if someone says something and it's rude or whatever, then you will say something back, and that therein is your fight.
Yes.
If you just shut your mouth, there would be no fight. No. But I'm not telling you to shut your mouth. I respect you. I respect the fact that you don't shut your mouth. I don't. I
just can't believe how rude people are.
We had a lot of rudeness in the Hamptons, didn't we?
Jeez.
I want to read this one about Patreon. This is from Jennifer Shepley, and it's a sweet, really sweet email. I signed up last week, and I'm hooked to our Rick and Kelly show on Patreon.com, which is longer, unfiltered, uncensored, and commercial free. Mm-hmm. And you get 93 episodes for your subscription, which starts at $5 a month. That's a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
I signed up last week and I'm hooked. I've listened to 20 shows and found myself saying, yes, I agree, over and over. I feel like Kelly and I were best friends in a former life. Don't worry, I'm not a wackadoodle stalker.
We just talked about that.
I won't be showing up unannounced to play pickleball.
Well, you know what? People just come by my house all the time, and we're totally lovely with them. So you are more than welcome to come over.
I just listened to the show where you talked about Djokovic not being allowed to play in the U.S. because of vaccine status. Absurd. Millions of undocumented people just walking across our border, and we wouldn't allow a top athlete to play some outdoor tennis. Keep singing it. There are a lot of us who agree and will vote accordingly. Cheers to my new podcast obsession. Thank you, Jennifer Shepley.
That's very so sweet. Nice.
In the news now.
In the news.
I got a Google alert. Kelly gets like 5 a day, but I happen to get one. And it was about the two of us. And it was stars who battled Lyme disease in Us magazine. They mentioned Justin Bieber, Bella Hadid, and more. Number 1 was Riley Keough, who I don't know who that is.
That's Elvis Presley's granddaughter. She's
Oh,
awesome.
really?
She's a great actress. Yes.
Oh, yeah, daughter of Danny Keough and the late Lisa Marie Presley. Number 2 was Kelly Flanagan, who's a Bachelor alum. And number 3, Kelly Dodd and Rick Leventhal. The Real Housewives of Orange County star announced that she and her husband, Rick, tested positive for Lyme disease in June 2021. Quote, "I've never had contact with a tick in my life," Dodd explained to her husband in a video posted to her Instagram stories at the time. The Fox News reporter revealed he had previously battled the tick-borne illness twice and has found that pills have helped him overcome it. Pills? No, antibiotics. Let's be specific. Pills. Yeah, I took a bunch of pills.
Took a bunch of Advil.
I took a bunch of opioids. I recommend that.
Took some fentanyl.
No, I took both times I had Lyme disease. I took a round of antibiotics, didn't kick it, and had to take a second round of more powerful antibiotics, and then I did kick it. And that happened both times. But Lyme disease is gnarly.
Dude, my friend Stacy, Baby Dish.
Yeah.
She has it, and it is like horrible. It's like having mononucleosis all the time.
Yeah. If you don't catch it early, then you can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
Some of the other people who had it, just to finish this story, Ryan Sutter, who was the Bachelorette season 1 winner, Amy Schumer, the comedian, Shania Twain, Ramona Singer, Justin Bieber, Kelly Osbourne, Yolanda Bella and Anwar Hadid, Avril Lavigne, all these people had Lyme disease. Amber Marchese, I guess, and that's Debbie Gibson. Jamie Lynn Sigler, who was in Sopranos, yes. Daryl Hall of Hall & Oates. He went to probably 3 doctors who all missed the Lyme diagnosis. Ben Stiller had Lyme disease.
Wow.
And Allie Hilfiger. Is that Tommy Hilfiger's daughter?
Dude, we saw his boat, Tommy Hilfiger's boat in St. Bart's.
Oh, man.
Wow.
He was the one who had the extra boat, right?
He had an extra boat. It's called, what is that thing called?
Chase boat?
It's called a chaser boat.
Is that right?
Dude, it's like a mega yacht for their yacht, and it has all their toys on it. It has it's like a whole yacht.
All the other boats and jet skis and the helicopter and the plane and everything. And so there's 2 boats.
There's 2 massive yachts. Yeah. I mean, wow.
Living large.
Living really large off his clothing. Wow. Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed the smash. We hope you'll stick with us and subscribe and not be shadow banned.
Well, with that one, you just read the comment with the podcaster. I'm sure we will get shadow banned.
Come on, YouTube. Come on. Cut us a break, will you?
Let's have free speech.
We'll see you guys. Have a great day.